The Prentice Alsop Heating and Air Coaches Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's Murfreesboro on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and streaming at WGNSSports.com.
The Coaches Show is brought to you by the law offices of John Day. They've helped thousands of people get legal help when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day. I hope our next guest never needs an attorney. Wendell Ingram, the head coach of the Rockvale Rockets. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, guys.
Oh, you have got quite a bit going on at the Rock this week.
We do. Right now, I'm standing out in the rain. I'm under the umbrella a little bit now. We're hosting the middle school state championship today.
You mean they won't let you inside?
They won't. They said I got to do parking.
Oh, goodness. That's kind of a cool event. Has it been at Rockvale for a few years now?
Yeah, this is year 3 for Rockvale, man. It's great. It's great for the program. It does a lot, and it keeps us on the map a little bit. A lot of people never heard of Rockvale until they come up here and they see that we got a Dollar General next to us and a gas station a mile away, and they kind of feel bad for us. So.
Well, maybe there's some new shopping and restaurants coming and all that
it's
stuff.
Definitely coming.
Yeah, it's also cool that the center of the middle school universe comes to your school to play, and it's like the Murphy Center for middle school.
Yes, definitely is. That's something great. I think at Stewart's Creek High School as well.
Yeah.
So we try to do it to where you got access to the interstate and hotels and stuff like that.
Well, and the fact that it's held here in Middle Tennessee, and I think it's really cool what we're able to do for the middle school athletes, because some of those, just like high school athletes, many of those won't play in college. Some of these kids won't get the opportunity to play in high school, and so it makes it really special, I think.
Yes, sir.
You also get to host the district tournament next week, so are you going to have to get an IV for Jason?
Yeah, I think if I give him that or a few free McDoubles or something like that to hold him over, I think he'll be all right.
Oh, those McDoubles, he may have to have Roto-Rooter clean out the arteries, though.
I know. That's a shout out to our good sponsor, Mr. McGuire, man. I got to help him out as well too.
Well, I know Brett keeps him busy with the concession stand, so
Oh yes. We they like us, so we're on a text now basis now, so we can just text them and he has our order ready.
Wow, that's pretty special. Get your Mickey D's that way. Let's talk about your program, Coach. A strong finish, and you had a great week. The team that was unbeatable through the regular season until you played them. That was the Blackman Blaze, and you got a win at home. That was a quality win for your program.
Yes, sir, man. Anytime that you can go 4 quarters with a team like Blackman, man, that's a win in both ways. Our guys, our guys who lead the team, and our seniors and our top juniors, man, they're at a point to where they're wanting, to go at Blackman. They're like, hey, we should be just like them. We should be in those same conversations. The guys came in, we watched film, and we went with the game plan of saying, hey, it's about heart. We're just going to go out there. We're not going to say, let's take away this person, take away this person. We're just going to play 5v5 and Rockvale basketball, and we got away with a victory.
Well, in that game, you had both Newton and France in double figures. But here's what's interesting. Every time, if you look at a team scores, look at your scores, for instance. You're scoring in the 60s and 70s until you play Blackman. And so
exactly.
It's they offer a different challenge. What is it like to be on the side of that, to try to get a win in what can be kind of a grueling game? And I know your guys are like horses that can't be bridled, and you have to do a little bit of that in that kind of game.
That, and then you basically got to tell your guys, you hate to put this pressure on teenagers, but you have to almost tell them you got to play perfect basketball against Blackman. You can't go and turn the ball over. You can't go out here and try to work on moves that you did in your driveway at home. You got to go out there and play perfect basketball, and we did that. We basically said, hey, we know that we can go up and down the court with any team, but with Blackman, if you don't make shots and they get a lead, they're going to sit on that basketball and play smart. And so we kind of tried to beat them to their game a little bit. Where they missed shots, we took our time and made some shots, and then we got a good lead in the fourth quarter. You know, we played a style of basketball that we haven't played this year, and we handled it very well. We worked the clock a little bit. We wanted them to come out there and put some pressure on us, and then, you know, we got some little easy layups. Caleb Lewis came in and hit 3 big threes in the second half that gave us a spark as well.
Yeah, Caleb had 9, so I guess he had 3 threes, you said, right?
Yes, sir. In the third quarter, he came and hit three big ones, and he was in foul trouble as well.
Well, that was a huge win, and you really had to have almost a perfect finish to get to where you are in the 2 seed. You're going to play Siegel in the tournament, and that was another big win for your team, 76-67. And boy, Ty Newton couldn't miss that night, it seems.
Yes. It's one of those deals where we, like you said, we had to get going, and we're getting hot at the right time, and we just playing good Rockvale basketball right now. Ty Newton tells us in practice every day, man. He said, "Hey, I'm not ready to be done," even though he loves baseball and baseball season is here, but he believes in his teammates. Same with Malachi Long and Elijah. They're ready to play, and we're getting hot at the right time. I just hope it ain't a fluke, and this really means something. But we're ready. We're locked in and ready to go.
Well, let's see. Ty had 25 in the win over Siegel, but you also had 3 more in double figures with Jaden Evans with 18. Long had 13, and Caleb Lewis with 11. I would think that if you could have, 4 players in double figures, you're going to win a lot of games.
Here's the thing about us, man. We play a style of ball to where any given night we're not asking for, 2 people to, hey, I need 20 points from you. Last night, man, we held our starters out the fourth quarter. I wanted to get that experience for our underclassmen who put in the work every day to go up against those first 6 guys. And, and I wanted our starters to be able to, cheer them on. But at the same time, not get out there and get that injury because, we wanted to go ahead and try to take care of Riverdale early if we could. We don't look past any team, but the momentum that we're on right now, we knew that we had a chance of winning that game. But to be able to get, balanced scoring like that, it's great for the locker room as well. Our locker room, no one's coming in with their head down saying, hey, I didn't get my 25 points. I didn't get my 30 points. We won't have a 1,000-point score. But we celebrate other achievements. We celebrate, in the school history this year, us winning 6 district games since the school been open. We've been either at 500 or we was at the bottom of the district. So we celebrate those type of achievements. We celebrate, Braylon leading the area right now with 19 charges taken. Amari Dewberry and Elijah Friends leading the area in steals. So that's the stuff that we celebrate, and it's great for our locker room going forward.
We're talking with Wendell Ingram, the head coach of the Rockvale Rockets. So you finished the regular season with Siegel and then Blackman, and last night with Riverdale, and you can't really sleep on anybody in this district.
No,
I think you just kind of alluded to that. And now that you've played the regular season, that was just for seeding. Anything can happen. We've seen anything happen. Just a few years ago, Blackman finished dead last in the district and made it to the Murphy Center.
Yeah, and that's what I echoed to our locker room when we went into a little funk a little bit. Right after the Eagleville game, our guys was kind of down. They know that we try to pride ourselves on rivalry games. But, I kind of told them, and I actually talked to a parent as well. I was like, man, I don't know if you remember, but, Blackman was in the same situation, and they got hot at the right time. And they, like you said, they played their way up into the Murphy Center. Right now, we're just trying to say, hey, three things. We want to stay with our hot streak going right now, and stay healthy and stay away from that flu bug that's flying around, because any little minor setback can hurt you.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to stay focused. We got a little time off right now. We don't play again Thursday night at 7:30, and we're going to use that time for guys to rehab. We got a good coaching staff that does a lot of stuff with our bodies, and to where we can be able to run 4 quarters, as fast as we can, and be able to play all of our guys like we've been doing all season. So
yeah.
we're focused. We're ready to go, man. It's gonna be fun at Rockvale. It's good for our school to be able to host the district, get the people out in the community to come out and look at some good basketball. And I think we're gonna play opposite from the other region, other side, and to where they're gonna probably be watching and see who they could possibly play as well.
Well, I'm sure you'll sneak over to Lebanon too at a time or two.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get on 840 and just see if they still got the outlet mall over there. I don't think they do, but I just go to Lebanon High School while I'm over there.
Yeah. There's a good Mexican restaurant somewhere around there, I think, of what I've heard. So,
okay, I might to check it out.
Yeah. But Wendell, appreciate it. I know you've got a busy week. It takes a lot of people and to do this, and I know you and Perry have a lot to do, not only with your program, but when you host tournaments and things like that. So I know you all will do a great job, and looking forward to being out at the Rock here this next week.
Oh, yes. We're definitely going to be, welcoming you guys, man. I'm going to try to make sure I feed you well, and the hospitality will definitely be there. I make sure that whatever your favorite entree is, I have it for you, man. You let me know.
Well, just only one request: keep Mr. Luker out of the kitchen.
Oh, I will. I think he's ready for the beach here pretty soon with fishing trip.
Oh, I bet. Wendell, appreciate it. Congrats on the second place finish in the district, and good things are ahead for the Rockets. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you so much.
That's Wendell Ingram, the head coach of the Rockvale Rockets, on the Coaches Show, brought to you by Little Caesars Pizza, with 4 Murfreesboro locations: Memorial Boulevard, Warrior Drive, South Rutherford Boulevard, and Old Fort Parkway. Get hot and ready pizza from Little Caesars.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all.